Hey, what's going on, everybody? Richard Plemons, Plemons Lawn and Landscape. I just want to jump on here real quick and take a quick minute and kind of tell you guys what happened to me yesterday. Possibly the worst day I've ever had in lawn care or the landscaping field that I've ever had. So it's kind of funny now when you look back on it, but when it first happened, it was not a good day for me. And I didn't get any video footage. You know, a lot of people think we got the camera with us everywhere we go. I don't carry my camera every day. I just kind of do it 1 or 2 days a week. So, but I want to start off with yesterday was Monday, December the 3rd. Started off as just any other day. We leave and we start out, and I get to the store and we're fueling up equipment and stuff, and realize I left my phone at home. Well, I do need my phone with customers calling throughout the day, so we left and went back to get the phone. And a lot of you know that my dad works with me, and so I told him, I said, well, it's going to be a long day now. He said, well, why is that? And I said, well, it's Monday. I left the phone at home. We're going to be behind. I said, there's no telling what else could go wrong today. Boy, did I not see what was coming. Got to the first 2 lawns, everything went off without a hitch, went good, didn't have any issues, and then we get to the 3rd lawn, and that's where our problems began. So some of you guys that follow us on Facebook or Instagram probably already know this story, but the ones who don't, you guys get to hear it here now. So I would have killed to have my camera with me to video all this. So we get to the 3rd lawn, normally a pretty dry lawn, pretty simple, no problems at all, and you know, and we're in and out pretty quick. Apparently we didn't know it, but there's a busted water line underneath the lawn somewhere. Wasn't because of us, it was some construction work they've got going on. Ended up getting the mower stuck 3 times just trying to get out. We'd get unstuck and we'd kind of work around the yard just trying to get back to the trailer and get stuck again. And so finally we got out of there. We repaired the spots that we had marred up in the yard there, went ahead and fixed those. Fortunately it wasn't too bad. I always carry a little seed with me. Leveled it all back out, threw a little grass seed down, and we were good to go. So we leave there and we go to our 4th lawn. Everything goes pretty smooth there. We get done and we go right next door. I mean, we don't even move the truck. It's just right next door. It's a new customer, and you know, we jump on the property. We're doing a leaf cleanup, a final mow of the season for these guys, and just a quick cleanup, getting it ready to go for wintertime. We get there, we get it done, and we're about halfway through actually with the cleanup on this property. We get the leaves done and we're in the process of mowing, and we had been going for probably about an hour and a half, and we decided to take us a quick 5-minute break, grab us something to drink, and we come back. Well, my father, he's running the weed eater and I'm going to jump on the mower. Well, he's restringing his head on the weed eater, and the owner's dog, which we've seen throughout the day while we were there, had no issues with. He kind of comes over to me and gets about 5-10 feet from me and just starts to growl. And I'm thinking, oh no, what have I done now? And I'm like, hey dog, it's okay, you know, trying to be friendly with this dog that is getting ready to try to eat me. And he lunges, and before I know it, he's got my right leg in his mouth and he's jerking on me, and finally he just kind of lets go and then stands back and looks at me. And if any of you have ever been attacked by a dog, trying to kick a dog while it's got one leg in its mouth is pretty much impossible. My dad was like, why didn't you just kick him? Well, let me explain something to you. I'm balancing on my left foot while he's trying to drag my right leg back to his lair and have dinner, okay? That's not happening. I'm not getting that leg out of that dog's mouth to try to kick with my other leg, so it's just not working here. So, but he let go and he walked off, and we continued on working. Now there are signs in this lawn that says beware of dog. The homeowner even warned me of the dog. Says, you know, as long as you greet him when you walk up, you know, everything's usually fine. The homeowner did tell me from now on he's not going to let the dog out. He's going to make sure the dog's put up. Unfortunately, it just kind of scratched the skin a little bit. I mean, he put a hole in my pants and my sock, and I was bleeding pretty good out of the right leg. But actually, it was just kind of just a light graze across the skin. So I was pretty lucky he didn't get a good hold of me. He had more pants than anything. So the dog's gonna be put up from now on, but we finish up the property, and when we get done, we start to leave, and I see the dog's got his tennis ball laying in the driveway, and I'm thinking, well, he wants to play now, so I pick his ball up and I toss it to him. Well, it goes bouncing across the driveway to him, and the dog's watching it bounce 3 or 4 times, then he stops looking at the ball and looks straight up at me. And when he's staring at me, the ball bounces underneath him, comes up, hits him right in the groin. At this point, the dog's mad again, and we decide it's time to go. So we head out, and we go on to our 6th property of the day. We're almost finished, got the leaf cleanup done. We're doing a final mow on it, getting it cleaned up, and they had put a new driveway, and there's a piece of rebar sticking out of the driveway. So whoever put the driveway in left this rebar sticking out about, I mean, a good 4 inches. And it's just below the grass line where you can't see it. And so when I come across through there, and at this point, you know, we're mowing kind of low, getting everything down low for winter, and the corner of the deck on my mower catches it. Well, when it grabs on the anti-scalp wheel, it slings me to the left. Well, when it slings me to the left, I literally come up off the mower. I mean, I'm moving right along when I'm mowing. And I get airborne, I come back down on the mower, I slam my right knee into the fender, and I hit the sticks again, and when I hit the sticks, it causes me to throttle it. I throttle it right into the side of the curb, which is, you know, a good 4-inch curb on this driveway. And so I hit it just wide open, you know, and I get slung off the mower, I land on my back, and I'm like, oh my gosh, can the day get any worse? I mean, it's, at this point, I've got a busted knee, I've got a bleeding ankle, you know, I'm in a little bit of pain here. I'm like, let's just get this day over with and it'll be okay. So once we finish up there, we're almost done at that point, so we leave there. You know, at this point, my dad's like, I'm just gonna stay away from you. You know, you go do your thing on that side of the property. Apparently bad things are following you. And we go to our last property of the day, and we're blowing, you know, getting the leaves up, cleaning up, just a normal run that we normally do, and they just get weekly cleanups on their leaves. And so as I start down a hill, at this point my right leg is hurting bad enough that it's trying to buckle, and I'm like, man, I just got to get through the day and I'll be okay, you know, and which now I'm fine, but I was like, you know, I got to get through the day, I'll be all right. And I start down the side of a hill. It's been real wet and rainy here all year long, so this little section of the yard stays pretty wet, and I step and my leg buckles. I fall straight back, land on the blower, break my phone. I'm like, I pull my phone out, and you know, and instead of being straight, it's kicked over at the top. I'm like, great, now I broke my cell phone. What else could go wrong, right? You know, and I'm thinking that's got to be the last bad thing that's going to happen to me today, and the day's over with. Nope. As soon as I stand up, I put the phone back in my pocket, I crank the blower back up. Just as soon as I stand up, I hit my head on a freaking tree limb, break my glasses, and the tube on the end of my blower flies apart. I'm like, it's time to go home. So I put the blower up, my dad finishes up the little section of the yard, I go get in the truck, and at this point I'm just like, you know, this has been a terrible day. I'm just ready to go home, wrap myself in bubble wrap, sit on the couch, and wait on Tuesday. Tuesday came, Tuesday's gone now. It was an easy day. Nobody got hurt, nobody run over anything, no dogs attacked me. Pretty well, easy day. So I know a lot of you guys don't realize it, but we all have bad days. And the thing is you've got to look past those bad times and just continue on and keep driving and keep pushing. And in the long run, everything's going to be okay. So, I mean, if you guys have had some bad days, leave it down in the comment section down below. Let me know what kind of bad days you've had. So I just wanted to kind of bring to you guys a quick little video on probably the worst day I've ever had in lawn care. You know, and I'm sure there's probably worse than that. So, I mean, I just had numerous little things over the course of about 8 hours yesterday. So, but anyway, guys, make sure you like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video.